Good morning. Hello. We are gonna spend the day together today. I don't have too many exciting things going on today, but that's okay. It's still gonna be a good day. I got up at about 6:30. I think it's a little before 8 now. I love to take my time in the mornings when I can, and it's such an amazing thing that I have the opportunity to do that. Of course, there's some mornings when, I have makeup jobs and stuff that I got to get up at the crack of dawn and head out the door. But when I can just leisurely take my time in the morning, I absolutely love it. So as you saw, I did my red light, which I try to do most mornings. Sometimes I do it at night too. Read the Bible. I had a cup of tea, which I don't love. You guys, if you've been around here for a little while, you know I love my coffee, but I'm trying to not go straight to the coffee in the morning. So I do like having a hot drink. So I'll have tea and then I'll have my water drink with salt and stuff. And then when I sit down to work, then I'll have my cup of coffee. And now we're gonna do some skincare and get the day going. Rose water. Vitamin C. A lot of my skincare is conveniently running out at the same time, so love that for me. And then this is a squalane serum from The Ordinary. I love this stuff. I think I'm on my third bottle. I love feeling like a shiny grease ball, and this stuff does it, and my skin feels really, really soft after using it. I will say though, I probably wouldn't wear this under a full face of makeup. This is definitely, I don't think this is good skin prep for a lot of makeup to go on top, but I don't wear makeup day to day. The only thing I really wear day to day is like a little concealer, highlighter, mascara later on, because I like to look alive when I teach classes. But I absolutely love this serum. And then the last thing, my SPF, which I'm just trying to use this bottle up. Something that I am missing, and I haven't ordered it in a while, and I love it, is my tallow balm. Yes, I'm one of those people that loves to rub tallow all over my face, all over my body. Tallow is so good for your skin, and there's a really great company called Toups & Co, and they have an amazing tallow balm, and I've just been so lazy to order it. Anyone is wondering what all of that is, maybe you didn't notice, but maybe you did. I am planning my sister-in-law's baby sprinkle next month up in New Hampshire, and these are all of the vases and candlestick holders and candles that I've been thrifting. I am in my thrifting era, okay? I absolutely love thrifting. I think it's so cool. And I've just been going around to all different stores. Me and my husband do it together. We love it. And I've been thrifting all of these beautiful candle holders and vases. The theme of her shower is baby in bloom. She's having a girl in June, and I'm just putting flowers everywhere and candles, and the colors are just all like spring pinks and oranges and creams. I'm so excited to be planning this, and I don't know, I like, how beautiful are these vases? Are you kidding me? This one was $1 and change, and this one was like $2.99. I mean, come on. And these beautiful pink ones, of course, because she's having the girl. And then I've been slowly picking up all different fake florals. Some of them are thrifted, some of them are like, these really nice ones are from Hobby Lobby. I have a little bit of practice with putting floral arrangements together and kind of planning all of this stuff because I planned my wedding like completely DIY, and I just love doing this stuff. I feel like it's another kind of creative outlet. Anyway, let's go prep some food. So before I sit down at my computer and get work going for the day, I want to get some food prepped. So my meal for later, and technically Todd's meals for tomorrow because I make all of his food the day before, and we're gonna make it in the crock pot. I don't use the crock pot a lot. To be honest, a lot of times I forget that I have it, and a lot of times I just make really quick meals on the stove, bowls and stuff like that. But today we're gonna change it up. I found a recipe on Pinterest for chicken Alfredo, so we're gonna give it a try. Pasta, chicken, of course, heavy cream cheese. The recipe calls for chicken stock, but we have some leftover beef stock in the fridge, so we're not gonna let this go to waste, so we're just gonna use this. And I'm adding some broccoli. The recipe didn't call for it, but I wanna throw a little veg in there. We don't follow any specific diet. We keep everything protein focused, animal based protein, and a lot of animal based products. But I try to keep a variety with our food. You know, we have different meats throughout the week. We do have a lot of ground beef because that's the most affordable option. But we eat rice and we eat pasta, and I throw veggies in most meals. I think the biggest thing that we just try to follow is, of course, prioritizing protein, having well balanced meals, and then cooking most of our food from home. Maybe on a Saturday we'll go out somewhere or we'll bring something home, but other than that, I'm doing all of the cooking in our kitchen because I just have better control over the ingredients in our food. We're really big on ingredients. We're not super big on only focusing, say, on macros, but very focused on what's actually going in our food. I think in the health and the fitness industry, it's so focused on calories in, calories out, macros, and to be quite honest, a lot of people out there are they're eating junk just to satisfy the macros that they have to hit for the day. And we're just not about that life. We really try to eat and buy the best quality food that we can. And I believe that the best way to control what you're eating is by making most things at home. Of course, calories that you're consuming, it's taking me forever to open this cream cheese. Is anybody else noticing that? Of course, calories in matter, right? Especially if you're bulking, if you're cutting, hitting those macros, they matter. But all I'm kind of saying is I feel like a lot of people in the fitness industry, they're only focusing on that stuff and they're not actually looking at what's in their food, making sure our meals are well-rounded, but just being really mindful of what we're putting in our bodies, you know? Something else that I've really been trying to do before I have my coffee in the morning is drink a big glass of water with salt, and then today I put a lime in there. Sometimes I put lemon in there. Get the day going with some minerals and electrolytes, even though I've been up now for almost 3 hours, but we're doing our best over here, okay? Vlogging makes everything take so much longer. Guys, it is almost 11 o'clock. I have not had coffee. I have not had breakfast. What have I been doing? So I sat down to do some not so fun tax stuff. And then I had almost an hour-long conversation with a makeup artist. If anybody's new here, I'm a makeup artist. I do mainly weddings. And I just had an hour-long conversation with another makeup artist that it seems like kind of randomly out of nowhere that I might be working with. So I'm really excited about that. But now it's 11 o'clock and I haven't had coffee or breakfast. So let's get some coffee and some breakfast. So for breakfast, this is what I basically eat every day. 2 eggs cooked in butter. I add 2 pieces of this honey maple turkey. And then I love dipping it in this Primal Kitchen buffalo sauce. And then on the side, I usually do cottage cheese, frozen blueberries, and raw honey. Best purchase I have ever made. I don't know how I lived all of my life without a frother. How did I do it? I don't know. Okay, coffee. This is the breakfast. This is about 35-ish, 36 grams of protein. So that's pretty darn good for one meal. Okay, I'm gonna go do taxes, so see you later. Okay, so I just took off the top. I'm giving it a stir. We've got like 20 minutes left, but I'm just gonna put the pasta in now and pull apart the chicken. And it probably needs some more seasoning, but we're gonna give it a try. We are definitely putting some more salt in here. Garlic, onion powder. This is like an Italian herb mix. Ooh, that's a lot. And we always like a little spice, so I'm gonna put some red pepper in here. So I finished all of my tax stuff that I wanted to get done today, I think, and I have actually a little more time than I thought. I have 2 hours until I have to go to the gym. I have 2 kids classes to teach, and then I'm gonna train at 7, so I wanna get all of Todd's meals finished so that I don't have to do it tonight. The crock pot stuff, I have to wait, but I'm gonna make his breakfast bowls, just get everything out of the way so that you know, when I get home at like 9:30 tonight, I can just relax. Bowl number 1, Greek yogurt. This one from Nancy's actually has 22 grams of protein per serving, which is pretty amazing. I prefer Greek yogurt and so does Todd. I feel like, one, it has more protein than regular yogurt, and I feel like it's also more satisfying, more satiating because it's thicker. Frozen mango, frozen blueberries, and raw honey. So it's just like a fruit and cheese bowl, and then I'm also gonna put hard-boiled eggs in there, which are cooking right now. I try to just load this man up with as many nutrients as possible throughout the day, you know? And then in between kids classes, if I wanna snack on a little something something, I'm gonna bring a banana and peanut butter. This is the peanut butter that I like to buy. You see all that oil on top? The only ingredients in there are peanuts and salt. And I've said this before, I feel like eating dinner around jujitsu is so weird because we're usually always training around normal dinner time. So I always have my breakfast, and then I never really have lunch. I eat my next meal before I do the kids classes around, some days it's around 3:30, some days it's like 4 o'clock. And then now that I'm training consistently again and I'm getting home at like 9:30 at night, I'm hungry again, and I don't love eating a meal at, you know, 10 o'clock at night. But so I don't know, eating dinner with jujitsu is always kind of weird, you know? And all of this is gonna change in a couple of months because I'm going back to school. So I'm gonna have to seriously meal prep. So if anybody has meal prep tips, please help a girl out because I don't meal prep. I'm in this kitchen, I feel like sometimes all day long, every day, cooking meals. And that's just not gonna work because starting in May, I'm gonna be gone all day and all night, and I'm gonna have to meal prep. Okay, so I tried the pasta, it's done. I've got a little bit of everything on there, pasta, broccoli, chicken. It's kind of fire, like, this is good. Yeah, and it got really creamy too. It could use still, I think, a little more salt, a little more flavoring, but honestly, I would give it like a 9 out of 10. So maybe some people might not agree with this, but I like to look a little put together, just alive when I teach the kids classes. I don't know why. It's like I'm up in front of everybody and then I look like a sewer rat when I train, and that's totally fine. So I just do something very, very light to literally look alive. This is the Say Star Glow. I love this stuff. This has no pigment to it. This has no coverage to it. It just gives your skin this like beautiful glow, sheen, dewiness, you know, just to make you look alive. And then this is the Tower 28 concealer. This is my favorite concealer for myself. It's like it's almost like a serum-y concealer. So it's very hydrating. It's not thick. It's not, you know, it doesn't make you look cakey. And then I curl my lashes. This is my favorite mascara. And that's it. Those few products make all the difference. It is so gross and rainy outside. I feel like a wet dog. I got my second cup of coffee. I always have a second cup of coffee on my way to the gym. It's about 3 o'clock now. I have kids class at 4, kids class at 5, and then I'll have a bit of a break and I'll do some more work on my laptop, and then I'm gonna train at 7. Good morning. Again, it is the next day and I did not finish filming the vlog from yesterday. You guys saw I went to the gym and I did the classes, and then when I trained, I had every intention to maybe film a roll and I didn't do it. Sometimes I'm still shy about bringing out the camera and like asking people if it's okay if I film it. Everyone is always down, but I don't know, it's like an internal thing, and I was just focused on training. And then coming home, it was raining freaking cats and dogs, so I just wanted to get home safe, then just relax when me and Todd got home. So not like any of that would have been super interesting to film anyway, but so here we are the next day and I'm making sourdough. If anyone follows me on Instagram or TikTok, then you know I make a lot of bread. Last night I went to feed my starter. This is called a starter. This is like active bacteria in here, and it went moldy. So thankfully I was able to revive some old starter that I had in the fridge. So I'm gonna try baking with it today. Something else that's super fun, I woke up to 10,000 subscribers this morning, which is pretty darn cool. That's been a goal of mine now for a while, and it's not like anything drastically changes hitting 10,000 subscribers, but it's just pretty cool. You know, I've had this channel now for 4 years. I started it in 2020, and I, started it from nothing. I didn't even want to start a YouTube channel, but it was really my brother and my husband that were encouraging me to do it. And I originally didn't even want to do it for jujitsu stuff. I was doing it more for fitness, and then I tried one jujitsu video, and that's what kind of started my growth. And I was like, maybe this has something to it. So anyway, it's just pretty cool. You know, I've put a lot of time into coming up with topics and filming and editing, so it's pretty bizarre and pretty amazing that 10,000 people have found these topics interesting enough to continue to follow. So I just think it's really cool. And there's always the thought of, oh, well, 10,000 is not a lot, it's not 300,000, it's not 400,000 like these big influencers. But then I've heard people say, if you look at it from the point of view where if you were in a room full of 10,000 people, that's a lot of people, So I just want to say thank you for everybody who's watched and supported and commented and messaged me on Instagram and has felt comfortable and safe enough to talk to me about all of the things in jiu-jitsu that you go through, because I say it all the time, a lot of things that we can mentally go through in this sport. And the whole point of this channel is to be relatable, just to kind of show you that I'm just a regular person trying to navigate this jiu-jitsu journey and share my experiences and help anybody out there who may be going through the same things that I've already navigated through. So anyway, thank you. So I think we're going to end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. This is my current situation. I have been editing for the last 5 to 6 hours, and I was just about to put in my last clip and the audio cut off, so I'm just popping in here again to say thank you. And if there's, like always, anything that you guys want to chat about or you want me to chat about, leave a comment, let me know. If you need to talk about anything, you can always DM me on Instagram. I always answer. So yeah, until the next video, I will see you guys next time.